10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Radiant
remaining.
team ban. Dire team ban.
Radiant
remaining.
team
ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Elder Titan.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Radiant team pick.
Dusk.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dire team pick.
Witch Doctor.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Radiant team ban.
Puck!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dire team ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Radiant team ban.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dire team ban.
Game. It really should do. Look,
10 seconds remaining.
try reloading at your end. Unless, well, actually, to be fair, it's just gone from
5
no mic
seconds
to
remaining.
mic. So maybe it's working now. Maybe for some reason me opening that worked it, but it should definitely work. Open mic, team, and the threshold's low. So everything's going through.
Radiant team pick.
It works. Okay. It is. I know what 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 it is. I apologize. Yeah. I think it's when I tab out to OBS, so I'll stop doing that. It's when I tab out. So apologies. Yeah. I will stop doing that. And right. So VGJ Storm, Dragon Knight, the pick. We're going to DK versus Puck Hype in the middle lane. Winter bullies other casters. No, we don't. Winter's a very nice young boy. Ancient Apparition, straight up response to the DK, and I like that as well. This is some great team fight from Infamous with the Dream Coil and Ice Blast, and at the same time, a good answer to the high regen they're going to be having with the Witch Doctor Dragon Knight. May feel like a bit of an oversight that VGJ Storm weren't able to take that away. This feels like a very strong pick. Am I married? Yep, I'm married to the game, boy. Young Winter. What's the problem with Team Leviathan? They need more BSJ. He needs to jump in a cloning machine. You know, do like Dolly the Sheep, make 4 more of him, and then have 5 BSJs, and then that team, there's no beating it. That's what we got to see. Fourth pick for VGJ Storm. Where's Ritsu? I don't. But yeah, KP's standing in for Ritsu, right? Isn't he? Ritsu's the one missing. I don't know. But just to be sure, do ring your sisters. Make sure they're okay. I'm only joking. He's a changed man, Ritsu. We all do silly things when we're young. Ritsu wasn't kicked, though, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure he's just not at this land. Oh, Yawar replaced Ritsu. Did he? Okay. I don't know. I don't know the roster changes in NA. It's hard to keep up with them. So I don't know what's going on. Weaver, 4th pick for VGJ Storm. And I like that actually. When you see the AA picking up something like the Weaver. Oh, he's kicked for sure. I mean, Twitch chat, you probably know more about VGJ Storm's going on than I do. So, according to Twitch chat, he was kicked. Oh, CKAA. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm liking what Infamous have here. CKAA, CK with Dreamcall as well. CK and the Elder Titan aura is absolutely disgusting. But maybe VGJ Storm are going to be able to outplay him. I don't know. And they've still got one more pick left. Final ban for VGJ Storm. Looking at Infamous's lineup, you're still worried about what's going on that offlane, probably.
Dire team ban.
Okay, well, so they think it's an offlane puck. All right. I mean, they're very likely as well. And to be fair, I mean, maybe they thought they're going to take the puck away from the mid lane because there's a DK there. Let's see. Can I use less? Absolutely. Absolutely. DI8 finals prediction, Leviathan versus Fnatic. I don't know what world you're living in or what you're taking, but I want to have a go. Overwatch winning Esports of the year? I mean, let's not talk about that. Right. Final ban, Bat Rider. Taken out by Infamous. Let's see what they pick up.
10 seconds remaining.
What do they want to roll with? Infamous. What are they feeling today
5
on this
seconds
MDL Macau morning? Or, in fact, mid-afternoon, I believe, over their side. No cam during the game, boys. I feel like the webcam detracts from the game. You know, my beauty sort of just is so distracting. I've got to keep you guys focused on the Dota, you know. We better talk about Kuroki losing to Faker. Yeah, again. Faker surely, I mean, I don't really know too much, but what I read, he is like, you know, esport player of the, you know, of many years. He certainly deserves to be very up there at the top with his achievements. But at the same time, in terms of esport player of the year, then I think Kuroki has a much better argument for it. Like, regardless of which game you like. Like, sure, Faker of all time, yeah, you can continue to put him at the top, but of this year, like, sure, I guess I'm biased because I am a Dota caster, but I would definitely put Kuro at the top. Of this year. I mean, Faker didn't even win the League of Legends thing, did he? He came like second, he lost. Yeah, great player of the year. Couldn't even win the freaking thing, you know.
10 seconds
I'm sure the team that beat him are like, what the hell? Why aren't we players of the year? We just won the biggest tournament in League of Legends.
Remaining.
Sniper to be the final pick. Okay. Sniper DK. Ah, and Sniper is nice. I like it. I like what Infamous is doing here. I feel that the Weaver could be the issue, though. If this Weaver plays really well, there's a lot of heroes on Infamous that the Weaver can get around. Like, who is the Weaver really terrified of? Sure, if they get the lockdown, he just gets bursted. But they haven't really got the most reliable lockdown for a Weaver. It was a popularity, but yeah, exactly. I mean, most of the stuff is popularity. Shout out to you. Okay, shout out to Pio Gilaco 0909. Predict last pick. Oh, you put me on the spot here now. I was not focused enough. And I would not have predicted a Storm Spirit because there's already a Dragon Knight. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have, so what is it going to be? KP, so safe lane Weaver, and I believe it'll probably be an off lane Dragon Knight. And a mid lane Storm. Or is this, I don't know what these VGJ Storm guys do. I don't think anyone would have predicted Storm last pick with Snaking Dragon Knight already in. You're going to name your baby OD Pixel. Well, you're going to have to find a woman that's willing to sleep with you first. That might be the... I'm joking. That was harsh. I'm joking. I love you. I love you guys in Twitch chat. Good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. And let's switch. They are VGJ Storm. Aha! I see what you did there. This is true. This is true. Maybe this was just like the default. It was like, oh shit, boys, what do we pick? Whip VG. That's it. Great thinking. We'll go with the name. VGJ Storm. Haha. Right, I'm still online. I've got to turn this offline on Steam so no one sends me any during the game. Happens all the time when I'm online. But here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have this beautiful game. Dota 2 going on between these two teams. Infamous versus VGJ Storm. I'll be keeping an eye on the chat. So if you want to send in your pog champs, your what faces, and honestly, can we just talk about it should be OS for why did they change it? Honest. I mean, I get why they changed it. They changed it because they wanted to make sure that they weren't giving Old Spice any free promotion. But no one had a clue that OS Frog was anything to do with Old Spice. Honestly, Twitch, sort out your shit. Anyway, enough of that. More of the Dota. We've got down here on the side of Infamous, Katara Hayama. I was having a bit of a slow moment then. I looked at this guy's name and I was like, how the hell do you say it? And then I remembered it's my boy Katara. Katara Hayama on the CK Pepita
30
Sniper
seconds to
Schofield
battle.
on the older time. Oh, hello. KP's walked into this. But as I said, he's a little slippery. I don't know if they can catch this, man. They can't. They know that they can't go on that. They have to ignore him. The rest of VGJ Storm coming in. See if they can get an opening. They'll look for the shards. Shards catch 2 in. They'll pop up the cast. Bounces between Katara and Pepita. Looks like no one's going to be able to bite onto who. But now, VGJ Storm, they're on the wrong side of the map. These guys, they ain't playing on the dire. But they're positioning themselves as if they are. Stanking's in trouble. Gets dragged back. Got to cast back up in 5 seconds. But the damage is too much along with the shrapnel. He is going to go down. This is going to be your first blood, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to get it? Pepita will take it. Grabs the kill. Takes the first blood. Not over yet. It's infamous. Looking for snaking. They've got the body block up. They're not content with just finding 1 kill. They want to find a second. And Katara, I'll tell you what, with that first point, in reality, Rift, easily having the catch to chase down for both secures the second kill for the side. Infamous kicking off with 2 kills to begin the game. So over on the side of VGJ Storm, got Flea on the
Dire's
Tusk,
top tower
stanking
is
on the
under
Witch Doctor. Ryo, oh, we'll say Ryo. That's easy. Ryo on the mid lane Storm, and up top, Cape. Wait. Oh, hang on. I was going to say, hang on, is there some support Weaver? No, I was like, KP's playing the carry, isn't he? Yeah, so they'll take KP down to the bottom lane. So KP's playing the safe lane Weaver, and it is the off lane Dragon Knight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how Snaking can do on the off lane. And interesting to see how this mid matchup goes on between Pepita and Raya. I feel like Pepita should have the edge, but maybe things sort of start to change. Once there's a few levels on the Storm, Storm can shove in the wave a little harder. Especially, obviously, when that 6 is online, they've got to be careful down bottom. Schofield looking to try and pull the creep wave, doesn't actually get all of it, and he's actually drawn the attention of both Stanking and Flea. Flea looks for the shard block off, but Schofield cuts his way through the trees. He's going to be fine. KP is on newbie. Oh yeah, guys, just in case you weren't aware, a news flash, KP is standing in for VGJ Storm. Newbie are not playing at this tournament. And VGJ Storm needed a stand-in, and KP, he was the lad to step up, so fair play to him. We'll see how he does. Mid lane, Schofield being looked towards, but with those boots, he's a little too speedy. No boots on the Tusk yet, no way of catching that man up. So he is out of there. Down bottom. Stinger versus Stan. Actually going to take a little bit of damage from the Maledict, but it's only level 1, so it won't be enough to kill him. But yeah, KP is standing in for VGJ Storm. This is not a permanent movement. Surprisingly, you know, KP is still with newbie. It's just a one-off for this tournament, maybe for more, if it's needed for more and this goes well and newbie aren't playing the others. Up top, Snaking being gone on. Cold Feet won't proc. He's able to get himself out of range. Still a lot of damage as Schofield punches into it. Snaking will be fine. Doing alright on this top lane at the moment. Level 3 on the DK, 7 for 3. They are still chasing them though. Schofield and XL really going for it. And actually, I did not get to do a full run down of Infamous, did I don't believe. Up top, just to clarify, Katara Hayama is farming on the CK. And your supports are Schofield over Titan. In a little bit of trouble. Does get sharp locked up this time. They're bringing a TP over as well. VGJ Storm trying to make sure that they get this kill. Cask, Flea should be able to get this one with the 3 of them chasing it down. I mean, it's a bit of a slow and painful kill. As I say, he's got boots. These guys don't have boots. Witch Doctor's got nothing. So Schofield's going to be able to continue to run. They have shards back up. He's going to need to have the perfect block ready to set up for this kill. And he's not going to get it. Schofield is chilling. He TP's out. And at the end of the day, it's just wasted time for 3 heroes of VGJ Storm. The space created indeed. 2 supports have to go back to base. 3.5 minutes in. Flea still seeing just level 1, only level 2 on the Witch Doctor. I'm feeling the Infamous already very happy with the start that this goes. Katara CS 19 for 4. Down at the bottom, KP 17 for 4. So the 2 carries pretty even. CS in the middle lane as well. Ryo 15 for 6. Pepita 18 for 5. Slight edge for the sniper, but nothing too different indeed. Smoke up from the boys. Here we go. Excel and Schofield. We'll dispel that as Stanking one-on-one. Find a DD rune. Flea looking to take it. Will find it. Trying to go for the paralyzing cast. Bounces. They are close enough for one of them. With a Maledict, shards, and double damage Tusk, Axel will be taken down. Stanking gets forced away by Schofield. One more punch to the back, and Schofield claims the kill. Flea seeing if he can chase down and play around with this, but it's hard. He's still just level 1. Schofield level 2. Has the boots, and Flea's still yet to be able to find the money for his own. Top, Katara makes a bit of a go onto Snake King. TP back into the lane, comes in from Stan King. And they'll look now to chase back the CK. Shards, slightly off the mark. Katara will be fine, pushed to the side, and the trees can cut his way out if needed. Schofield and Axel looking to mirror the movements of the supports of Storm as they come up towards the top lane. If they can make anything happen here. Doesn't look like it. And we'll just get the ward down, get that vision to make that top lane a little nicer for Katara Hayama. Papita 23 for 8, 90 for 6. Mid lane continues to be pretty even. Ideally for Infamous, they would love to punish this Storm before he gets the full lightning online. Top lane, bit of a go being made onto Katara Hayama. He's without support. VGJ actually have enough damage to finish down this man off with the Paralyzing Cast and Maledict. It should be enough. Breathe Fire as well, bringing him down low. He will certainly pop to one more instance of the Maledicts. Is Witch Doctor going to get the kill? Yes, he is. Happy days for Stan King. He'll also force back Axel, who's coming in with a bit of a wraparound. They actually want to go for this kill. Diving in deep, moving in straight away. VGJ Storm find themselves a second kill. Oh, the courier? Get that out of them. They have to. Schofield to sleep. He's to take down Flea. Sal's been popped. He's not going to save that. Tuski's popping the Fairy Fire as well. Flea trying to do his best to keep himself alive. It's actually going to work for now. He continues to juke. But Peter's come in with the TP. Flea goes for the TP out, and he's gone. He is out of there. Same time, though, we did miss it. Apologies. Mid lane, they lost the Storm Spirit. Up top, Katara Hayama actually ends up getting the kill onto Snake. Getting a little crazy, guys. Sorry for the T-Tours.
I'll take
What's going on left, right, and center. A nice escape from Flea. Katara, build this game, treads into armor. Down bottom. KP, what's the plan for him? Yet to see what he's queued up. A lot of ways he could go. Actually going to be gone on a Dream Coil? Alright, moving in. I mean, I just assert your authority on the lane. You're never really going to get a kill there, but why not? Okay. KP's fine. He's chilling down there. In fact, Stinger, he's going to get chased down. He's going to jump across, but KP's got vision of his whereabouts with the bug. I guess he's a little too deep in the tree line for KP to go for, and KP's just happy leaving him there, knowing that the puck's sort of out of lane and not going to be able to harass this Weaver anytime soon. And in fact, having to TP back to the base, Stinger, off the back of that, so more space for KP on this safe lane. Having a very nice and easy start. But still early days. 5 for 3 net worth difference. Not much at all. Slight edge for only 1k at this stage does not mean much whatsoever. Snake King looking to get himself out of Soul Ring so he can keep up the spam. Tara keeps going in for a bit of a harass, but very hard to harass out this Dragon Knight with the 3 points in Dragon Knight. We'll switch over to net worth for you guys in chat. You guys got my back. It's a little bit early. Normally we go at 10 minutes, but with the way this game's going in terms of... there's been a fair few kills, a bit of action, so it's worth to switch over to the gold, and we can see cause of Infamous doing slightly better. Schofield in trouble though. 2 supports. We'll be able to head over. Take the Elder Titan now. Peter going straight for the 4-star as the first bit of the Hurricane Pike this game. Definitely with spells such as the Shards. Having a force early can be very nice. Makes it a lot harder for the Tusk to do his job. I think actually he's a little scared down bottom as it looks to be. Hiding on the side, soaking up the experience. Top, Infamous getting the tri-lane back together. Schofield and Axel looking for an opportunity to go. Drag back onto Staking, trying to look to maximise the amount of time they can control him. Drag him in again. He's tanking. Oh, is he going to get out of that? Oh, he just TP'd out. While 3 heroes are having a right go at him. At the same time, mid lane, VGJ Storm going for Pepita. The Storm's in too deep. Nice reaction from Stinger. Comes in with the silence. Able to get the turn kill. They do lose the sniper as well. So 1 for 1 on the mid lanes. KP and Flea look to get themselves out. And he will. Snake in the power of the offlane DK there. 4 points in the Dragon Blood. And as it seems, these 3 heroes, even with the CK, having that armor reduction for the reality, it was not enough. He just walks out of there. What's KP got coming out to him? Picking up the stat items. We're on the way through. Mid lane. Riot's only going to become a bit more trouble. The side, as I said, it was a good game for the Weaver in terms of lack of lockdown. And the same concern to be said for the Storm and real nightmare being caught out by the silence from this puck. Other than that, you can have a bit of a free game. Top trying to put some pressure on. Snaking, shoving the lane forward. There's backup of both Flea and Stanking. Things start to go down. KP doing up Maelstrom as his first item. Not the most common. Definitely one of the nicest in terms of getting some damage online ASAP, riding the advantage that we look to create. And as I say, maybe he feels safe enough. Link into this game isn't going to be that amazing. Top, Katara Hayama. Keep going on. He has the ultimate. Turning towards Snaking. They've tried this before. I don't know if they could go for this. In fact, they could be in trouble themselves. Coming forwards, Fleet gets the snowball onto Stinger, and that's the puck down. Jumps into his own death. Bit of an awkward initiation there from Infamous, coming back to hit them. That was even with this. They had this ward down, so they saw that the backup was coming in and ready behind it. Not really a fight that Infamous should have taken. Now, moving for more. Flea has the control onto Schofield. KP's going to be there, and it should be ample enough damage. One more Shikuchi in, and he'll be able to finish off Schofield as well. KP with the rotations, getting himself involved, getting these early kills. Peter's moved himself down bottom. The back of the Vaxa. See if there's going to be any sort of attempt to hold this by VGJ Storm. VGJ Storm take themselves to top lane. Tara Hayama forced away from mid. KP now level 10 with a mana break talent. Damage is amped up. Annoying. Oh, the cast bounces of the Maledict onto 2. VGJ Storm catching out Infamous, who are trying to put together this bottom push. And I've got to say, Infamous making some big mistakes. And VGJ Storm capitalizing on them absolutely perfectly. And now they get the push on down bottom. And with the Dragon down here, all members of VGJ Storm grouped up, ready to back up each other. Mid lane Katara has finished the armlet. Still is going to need a couple more items until he can chunk into the DK, even with the net worth looking good for him. In fact, this Dragon Knight is so tanky. With the Dragon's Blood early game. Unless it's TPing down. Looks like they want to try and do something about this, but I ain't gonna get it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
VGJ Storm looking to move away from that bottom lane as soon as Infamous come in. Ryo's there, but I mean, as you say, it's so hard to get. He tries for the silence, but he's nowhere near. Ryo's out. Mid lane, VGJ Storm see an opening. They go in onto Schofield. Oh, didn't get the Maledict out before the death wall, but it looks like it won't matter. Flea does still manage to chase down and get the kill. Back towards Stinger. Stinger has come across towards the mid lane. He's up to the high ground, up and away from this push though is VGJ Storm to take another tier 1 tower away from Infamous. More money for KP as he gets closer and closer towards the Maelstrom. He's got his eyes onto Stinger. Stinger will once again be out of there. Jaunts up to the high ground. Mid lane Pepita coming quite far forward. Flea. And if we can get some control, a quick force from Pepita will shove himself back to safety. to 6. VGJ Storm starting to get some momentum and looking to play a little more polished than so far. A few sort of questionable plays. Infamous, they've got to tighten it up.
Dire's top tower is
Starting
under
to
attack.
go for some heavy
Radiant's
pushing
bottom
themselves.
tower
Tier 2.
is under attack.
Same time, VGJ Storm on their own Tier 2. Should be a straight trade for trade. I don't see anyone backing up to fight at this point. A fortification for a fortification.
Dire's top tower is under
VGJ Storm
attack.
actually starting to sweep back down, leaving their main 2 damage dealers up there to finish off the tower. But indeed,
Dire's
Tier 2
top tower has fallen.
for Tier 2. Riot
Radiant's bottom tower is
still
under
working on
attack.
that Bloodstone.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
No one really getting left behind in terms of farm. Cut slightly back a bit. But it's not a terrible loss for Stinger. He's only a little bit behind. The bigger loss would be certainly considering the
Dire's
fact that you
middle
may have
tower is under
hoped for your
attack.
puck to do more. He's had a bit of a tough game trying to get in here. KP. He actually changes it up. Does go for the Diffusal Blade instead. I mean, Diffusal Blade can be very nice against, for instance, the CK. CK, incredibly low mana pool. Few hits onto him with the Geminate attack, and it's very hard for him to chase. So he gets the ult out of his own mana. It's not much of an issue at all. Mid lane, trying to go in onto Stinger. He has already used the orb. Find him with the shards, but not quite close enough to really go for more. Blade shifts back up. Stinger's able to dodge it, and in fact tries to turn. Puts the Dream Pod down onto Stan King. He's got the back of a Katara himself, so this will be a quick and easy kill as they take down Stan King. And now, as 5, rotate towards the mid lane.
Radiant's middle tower
We'll be able to take this Tier 1 as well. There we have it. Tier 1 tower going down
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
with a lot of ease. I want to say that though, Storm. I'm looking to fight here. He's out to keep in there. Okay. That's not good now. It's staying up for now. Super Peter, he wants to finish it. It really does. But at the end of the day, it's probably going to get denied. Snake King, with this Shadow Blade purchase, will they do have the sentry down? Another Snake King's inbound. Let's go back in. Will they get the deny? Yeah, they will. Snake King gets the deny in the tower.
Denied.
KP trying to get some sort of a look into the fight, but Infamous's tight position will be enough to keep them safe and allow Infamous to back up. BKB next on the shopping list for Snake. What else have we got? Oh, actually a smoke up. Time to push. Time to fight. See what they can get. Snake King obviously looking to get an opening with the Shadow Blade, but doesn't find anyone at this position. Top lane KP is actually going to let her play around with Katara Hayama. Put down the sentry. KP doesn't get dragged back. He's got the time lapse. He'll be able to keep himself safe. Back towards bottom. Tier 2 gets pushed around. Lee getting very deep here past the tower. Dream Coil, Assassinate, all thrown down as the Tusk goes just a little far forward. A little bit of spam ping in there from Ryo, probably saying, what the hell are you doing behind that Tier 2 tower, Flea? Storm is not happy. But like, give me space, give me time. He's had Orchid. Oh, KP actually picking off the AA. And gets himself away as well. We're talking about the lack of lockdown this guy has. And oh my goodness, T-Tour Central. Apologies, lads and ladies. Making everything up. Getting the kill onto Papito. Mid lane. Hey, we're not going to miss this one. KP chasing down Stinger. He's got one more orb. Oh, shoot the Gemini. Oh, he dodges it into the Ancient Deny. What a player. Nice blast. Oh. Got him. Get the storm. Push him back. Keep the game going. 4K lead at the moment for Storm. 5K actually coming up. Pizza. Shadow Blade to be his next item. Some sort of a save being looked towards. Some sort of way of getting in and out of these fights when the Storm zips in, forcing some detection to come out from VGJ Storm. Still though, the issue is going to be getting the CK. They have to get Katara into these fights. He is their mass amounts of damage. And sure, they do have it. They find good control with the Elder Titan. They'll have a lot of physical coming from that armor reduction. Ooh, KP.
Just what the doc.
Got a double damage rune. What's he want to do? He's looking at Roche. He says he wants to try, right? They've got the double damage rune out. Not going to be the quickest. Like, sure, diffuser plays nice, but it's not an incredible amount of damage. It's a lot safer with snaking it. He can very easily tank for a long time. With him tanking, they should get this one.
Radiant are scanning.
Not near at the moment. No down bomb. So Aegis gone into the hands of Storm. Raya will take it. And push a little closer to having Orchid at his completion. Blink dagger the build. Tara. The old blink and slap. Realizing that they have better catch. And maybe with the blink and close range Chaos Bolt, they can sort of outplay and catch out KP and Ryo on the Weaver and the Storm, but still it's hard.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Absolutely, the offlane DK is certainly working out. No, a treat here for VGJ. Still they're found. Oh, Stinger. He's out.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Take the tier 2 tower. BKB next for Snake. Bottom lane. Taro and Axel trying to push it through. Taro, no surprise, he's going for the heart. It's a long way away though. He's going to need a lot of time. And VGJ Storm picking up the pressure quite enough. 22 minutes, 12 for 8.
I'll take that.
KP with a full BKB now. I mean, at this point, you are... I don't think we're seeing this Weaver die, I'll be honest. There is very little excuse for KP dying now with his BKB in this game. He should, he's probably going to live it to see the score at the end with 0 deaths, I would imagine. Ryo very close to having that Orchid. Right, they're going to try bottom. Oh! Didn't necessarily need the BKB, but he pops it nonetheless. The time lapse enough to dodge the stun. Katara will be able to get out with the TP, and Axel is getting out as well. He's not. He'll be kept behind. They've got the stun. But as we're seeing here, with BKB and time lapse, Weaver pretty hard to control. Blake. Has to control on Schofield. Goes for the stomp, but already the Death Ward's down. Stanking from the side lines, reaching in with the ward. And
Radiant's top tower
takes
is under
that
attack.
man down.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top
Connects, but I don't know how much of an issue it's going to cause those two. Ooh, up top. Right. Got the Orchid. He's looking for the sniper. He's not going to have enough damage, and he's actually out of mana now. So he's going to sort of be awkwardly left here. In fact, with the team turning around, they're trying to go for him. Had they got the control without stun, they certainly have. They'll take him down once. Peter gets rolled on though, Fleet. Finds the sniper. It'll be round 2 for Ryo. He's ready to go with the Aegis, and short. They may have taken the Aegis out of his hands, but they're losing hero after hero. It cost them Flea's life, but VGJ Storm do not care whatsoever about that. The ultimate Aegis debate. You cannot go too hard on a Storm with Aegis because he is just going to respawn and go absolutely ham on you. They had to get out of there. Sure, if you want to get that Aegis, sure, but you can't stick around.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
And now with a 10k gold lead, things looking pretty miserable for Infamous. 18-9, VGJ
Dire's middle
Storm.
tower is under attack.
Very much ready to push it to base. There's a DD rune there as well. They want to grab and go. Snaking a little low on the mana. With the Soul Ring, he's still fine to push. 30 seconds. When he'll have the Elder Dragon form back up and available.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
The Kaya. The game-winning item. The Storm Spirit. Infamous.
Dire's
Smoking up.
bottom
Stan
shrine
King's
is under
positioning
attack.
though is dispelled the smoke and they've dusted. They feel that someone's around them, like the Shadowbladed DK. But standing right where he was there. Nice
Dire's
positioning from
bottom
Stan.
shrine has fallen.
He's got eyes on them all. Mid lane, Stinger jumps in, but he just can't get the lockdown, can't get the control. The rest of VGJ Storm swooping around. They've got their eyes onto Stinger. They'll jump up to the high ground, but look who's there, ready and waiting, snaking, ready to go. Silence comes in from Ryo. They take down one. They're looking to zip across for more. They've got the control. Katara Hayama actually able to turn though. Finds Ryo. Katara falls very, very low. KP with the BKB should be fine to look for the cleanup. They get Katara Hayama. KP looking for the back lines, trying to find Pepito. He's able to force himself down to the low ground. Infamous are able to take 2 this time. They do get 2 in response. Pepito going for the TP out, and he will make it. So, a 2 for 2. Alright, make it a 3 for 2. Schofield, I don't know what he was chasing for here, but he walks up to the high ground. They do end up losing 3. I mean, sure, the big kill, they were actually able to kill the Storm, but it cost them 3 heroes. And even though they were behind, that's still a good trade for Storm.
Stupendous!
KP both Nelson and defuse it. There's a lot of damage from this lightning bug. Ryo, he found himself Stinger. And with this build, no Yules, no nothing to keep him
Dire's
safe
top
from a Storm with an
shrine is under
Orchid.
attack.
It's pretty much a free kill every time the puck comes out. Oh, blink dodge. I'm off.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Looking very out for this is going to require some top throwing from VGJ. No, I don't think there's any doubt about that. They are just being kept shoved into their base. You see Katara now and then trying to break out and get some sort of farm. Level 15 on the CK, level 20 on KP. Graph it's not pretty. And the same to be said with experience. There we go, Ryo baits out the ultimate. What can Katara do? I mean, he can maybe try and go in on that with his blink. But it looks like he's heading away. In the river. They've already lost one or are losing one. Schofield's been caught out. Ryo has to jump straight away onto the puck, who can't get a single spell out. And Ryo's looking for more. Going in, finds the vision onto Pepita. He's trying to get out, will force himself down to the low ground. Axel goes for the TP. Ryo continuing to chase Pepita down. They've lost 2, make that 3. And Ryo picks up a double kill. 3 kills yet again for VGJ Storm. As down the mid lane they go.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
heroes down. It's looking rough for Infamous. Guaranteed to be a mid lane of Rax.
Dire's middle barracks
Maybe even more.
has fallen.
KP's already got his eyes on the prize down bottom. Guitarro. He just keeps coming out, trying to farm where he can, trying to potentially cut waves if he wants to. No, he's...
I'll take that.
Where's the agent? Oh, these are the scary ancients. You want to be careful here, sir. These ancients will turn, they will kill you. Okay, he's got the big one. Trying his best to farm where Storm would least expect it. But now it's working. He'll find the money for the ultimate orb. The closer he gets to his Manta style, the better. And the closer they are to maybe being able to turn it around a little bit. Another Titan. He's been found. Ryo. Ooh, not quite getting the kill. Gold bomb was enough. He needed one more touch on that. And he didn't have it. All eyes on this CK sniper.
Radiant are
We've got
scanning.
decent high ground defense, but at the same time, VGJ still have got really good high ground push. There's no doubt about that one. Back outside their base, shoving them in. Probably just gonna wait on Ryo to have his Shiva's guard before they try and zip him for any more crazy action. Infamous Katara. Very, very cautious with how he farms. A big wave pushing in top. There's a lot of range creeps and siege creeps. So this will have to be addressed. And actually, both cores want it, KP and Snakey. Don't know if that was necessarily the plan to send both back, but one of those situations where they both saw that and they both wanted that. Tara on high ground, AC complete for the DK, and ooh, actually good to go in. Oh, he just gets shredded. Oh, by the ball lightning, easy double kill for Riot. Forces Stinger back as well, and still now what's around on it. Not a healthy 90 Bloodstone charges.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks.
And that will be the range Rex down in the middle. They head towards bottom. VGJ Storm.
Dire's bottom barracks.
Clean this one up. The DK offlane worked, and all in all, the draft was great. I think at the end of the day, it was what we sort of worried about at the start, lack of lockdown. How are you going to deal with this Weaver and Storm getting ahead? You have what? Realistically, you have a silence. Talk about silences. Ryo able to get the Orchid onto the puck once again. Still never managed to get that Yule Scepter. One could say, you know, maybe you would have preferred to see the Yules before the Veil this game. Either way, I think it's just a hard game. This is the draft was. It looked good for Infamous. Like their draft is good, but I think the thing is their lineup's really strong. GG will probably be cool. Storm takes the game. But the Storm's answer with the Weaver and the Storm Spirit is GG, ladies and gentlemen.
The GG Storm will take the game. Infamous. Take the loss. Ooh. Oh, stretch there.